Alright guys, this is Tactical Survivalist with another little project for the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield. So as you can tell, I put in the Apex Tactical trigger, so I'm going to paint all of the engraved stuff here on the slide, the 9mm, and this writing here. I'm going to do that in red. I'm probably going to do this down here in red and on both sides, and both of my base plates are going to be in red. Now this gun is clear. See? It's clear, you can see it, nothing in there. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to disassemble this, pull it apart. So I'm just going to put the bottom piece aside for now. Pull the spring out, the barrel out. So then you should have your slide, your barrel, your magazine, or your recoil spring. Make sure your mags are empty when you're doing this. And then all the spots that you're going to paint, you're going to want to clean. So I just have 70% isopropyl alcohol. And I'm just going to use these gun wipes. I got a big old bag from my neighbor like a year ago. I have so many. Man, why not, you know? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean everywhere that I'm going to paint. So that's what I'm going to do. Just take some of that. Oh, too much. I didn't expect it to come out that fast. Just wipe it. Because it's rubbing alcohol, it'll evaporate pretty quick off of the spots where you're cleaning it. All what it's doing is it's getting off all that excess junk and stuff. I don't have too much gunk on this gun just because I got it recently. And I figured I'd just do it to this one. I have a full size, but I don't want to do much to that gun. It's going to be my range gun. It's going to be done in a white. So you just want to clean the areas, like I said, that you're going to do the painting on. So then what I'm going to use for my paint is going to be this Testors Red. I got it in a 3-pack with a black and a white as well. So here we go. Let's get this started. Let's try this 9, and while the 9mm is drying, I'm going to do one of the plastic bottoms and see how that works out. And then I'm going to do the front plastic after I do the... Actually, I take that back. I'll do the side of the slide first, let that dry, and then do the bottom mags, then do the 9, then do the other side. Alright, so you just take this bad boy and let's get it started. They're fresh, brand new. Gotta let it blub up. Oh, I see the red. Oh, I see the red. There it comes. See? It's slowly coming. And there we go. So then basically what you do is you you're gonna just pull it up. So you kind of let it pull up like that, if you can see it there. I don't know if it's gonna run, but so you just let it kind of pull up on there. We'll come back and wipe off all the excess, don't worry about it. So then we're doing the base plate. I mean, you could take these base plates off if you want. I decided to leave them on just so I don't have to deal with putting them back on. So I just figured I'd leave them on and do it. I belong to the group called Xert, and our colors are black and red. And when you join, the first patch you get from them is a shield, and so I figured it would be kind of a good throwback, I guess, to them to do my shield in black and red. +2, like I said, I got that trigger in red from Apex Tactical, which I love those guys. They ship fast, I always get what I want, and they're phenomenal triggers. So like I said, I always go through those guys there. I have now for the last, I don't know, 3-4 years, got stuff from them. I first got in working with those guys when I first got my Smith & Wesson SD40VE, and I fell in love with that trigger on that guy, so I decided to stick with those guys. They make phenomenal product. So it's a little time consuming, but we're not even to the best part yet. Best part is seeing it all done. So I did the handle. We're just gonna let this set. Okay, now we gotta go back to the other side of the slide here and do the rest of this. And you just want to pull it up as you're doing it, because what you're going to do is you're going to essentially wipe off all the excess, because you want all of the pulled up paint to drop into the engraving, but you want to pull off all the excess. So when we start to take it off, what you're going to do is gently wipe over the top of it. You're not going to apply much pressure. It's more or less you're like wiping it off, and you're just going to keep gently doing that until all of the excess paint is gone. And then once that's all done, we'll go back and we'll start wiping it off. I think I might start here on this guy. We're gonna start. Alright guys, after a few minutes of using nail polish remover and a bunch of wipes later, I got a majority of it off, as you can see here, but there's still spots where I'm gonna have to come in and use a probably a Q-tip or something and scrub out around it, as you can tell, like along the front of there. Let's see what that one looks like. Inside there a little bit. That's what the side of the handles look like. There and there. Here's the 9mm part. Not too bad. I might go over this one again. I think this turned out the best out of it all. So there's that guy. And then there's that side. I do like the black and the red. I think it goes well together. But yeah, so that is my color fill on my Smith & Wesson Shield. It's the M&P Shield from Smith & Wesson. I'm just gonna put it all together so I can show you guys what it looks like when it's all together. It's very little red on black action going on here. But it's an empty mag, by the way. Not too bad. Not too bad. Black and red. Gonna take a little bit of probably gun cleaner and clean up all of this excess stuff there where it kind of has that like red tinge to it. But overall, I like it. Good little color scheme. Can't go wrong, my friend. Cannot go wrong. This is Tactical Survivalist saying that nothing's ever too big or too small for you to handle. Stay frosty, my friends. Have a good one.